I just love it. And you also do kind of cosplay kind of stuff as well, don't you?
Yeah, so that is technically, in my eyes, it's kind of cosplay, and that's just basically my main thing. So cosplay, if anyone is listening and doesn't know what cosplay is it's basically every Halloween people dress up as a different character, a character whether they like them and they've seen them in a movie or on TV, and sometimes they're not just scary characters; they're just like their favorite superhero, for example, and some people do that every single day. They're invited to functions or birthday parties and they do it there. And that's technically called cosplay.
Yeah.
And there's conventions in Dublin, like the Dublin Comic Con that's on in August. I think there was one there about 2 months ago.
Yeah. In
like March or something as well. And it goes, it's huge. It's one of the biggest conventions that you hear about, knocking about the place. And people go and they cosplay and they hang out and they're all dressed up, and it's really cool. It is a really cool thing to see, and everyone's so happy there. And it's a way of acting, but it's also kind of just a way of hopping out of your head for a moment.
Well, I think
and being somebody else for a minute.
No, I think you're absolutely right. It's a form of escapism, because I think I would word creative escapism, because I think there's so much going on in the world and everywhere that if you're to just immerse yourself in that, you'll be consumed by it. Where I think what you're doing is you're bringing this beautiful upliftment to everybody, and I think that's what I love about all the TikTok creators. Is there is this idea of, okay, well, everything's happening, but we're still going to make the most of our days. We're going to make people laugh, and that's that that belly laugh, which is what you definitely bring.
Exactly. So the idea of that as well, the reason I could have just stopped doing it right after lockdown, because I started this during May 2020, but I started back working in July 2020, and I didn't have I was back on the road. I was back doing work, working in an office 9 to 5 every single day. And then in the evening time, I would go home and put on loads of makeup, get into costume, and go into all hours of the night recording these videos, and that's what I would do. So there was a lot of work in the background, but the reason I kept doing it was because people have come to me and they said, you have changed my life, you've brought me out of dark places, you've made me smile for the first time in such and such and such. All of these kind of comments, and you can't just turn around and not do it anymore when you hear stuff like that. It keeps you going.